house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Mother Nature 1054, and she wants to know, which house guests have I changed my opinion on since the beginning, positively and negatively? So I'll start with positively, and I will say Godfrey. In the beginning, I didn't really know what his deal was. I kind of thought he was just like hanging out, having a good time, and now I freaking love this guy. He's hilarious, he's smart, he seems to know what he's doing. I feel like he's in a really good spot right now, and I totally have changed my mind about him. He's definitely one of my favorite house guests from this season. Negatively, it's a twofer. I'm gonna go Peely and Ashley. I don't like how they played the game. It makes me so sad to see girls get dragged through the game by their showmances, just like yesing them throughout the game, doing whatever they want. And yes, it looks like Zach could be going this week finally, but I'm all about like girl power and like being a strong individual, and it's just sad to see the way that they played the game. So I would say they would be my negative answer. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, so yesterday they had the power veto ceremony. Ashley used the power veto on herself, of course, and that means that Peely and Zach are up on the block together. So after the ceremony, Sarah and Brittany were chatting, and they're basically just like, whatever happens, happens. And Sarah said, if Godfrey and Ashley are gonna be effing idiots, then so be it. Those are her words. That might be a little bit harsh, but they were just like, yeah, it's out of our hands at this point. But still, they're kind of worried that Godfrey might flip. You never know. So Godfrey and Ashley were talking to Peely. They both tell her, just relax, we're voting out Zach this week, you're all good. So Sarah was eavesdropping on this conversation at the time, so she had to feel pretty good to hear that. But who knows if it's true. So Godfrey's explaining like Zach is way too big of a threat to keep in the game. He shouldn't be here this late in the game. He's a big threat. He could get a lot of jury votes, so they need to just get rid of him. And he's like, Peely, you're up on that block right now. You're feeling the paranoia. You just need to relax. Chill, big brother. Chill, big brother. So Brittany and Zach are chatting out by the hot tub. Have you guys noticed they've been chatting a lot lately? I don't know if Zach is like trying to turn on the charm or what, but Brittany is definitely taking advantage of it, because we all know she's got a little crush on Zach. So Zach is like, well, I'm not packing my bags yet. And she's like, yeah, I didn't expect you to, give up. So what do you got? So he starts campaigning to Brittany. He tries to downplay his game. He gives his whole, I was HOH one time, I sent out my biggest ally. Oh, I'm so dumb, right? Come on, we all know that you're a threat with the jury. So Brittany brings up a very good point. During the power veto ceremony, Zach was like, if I stay in this game, I'm going after Brittany and Sarah. So why would she vote to keep him when he said that he's coming after her? He kind of screwed himself over with that one. But anyway, Godfrey is already working on next week. It seems like Godfrey knows what he's going to do this week, and he's setting himself up for the next HOH, which I wouldn't be surprised if he threw. I feel like he really doesn't need to win this next one. I don't think he's in danger. So Godfrey was messing with Peely's head. He's trying to make her not trust Ashley. So he's like, yeah, Peely, Ashley wants to keep Zach this week, but she knows that she doesn't have the votes, so she can't. So he's just working that angle. And he's like, yep, I'm definitely voting Zach out, but that doesn't mean that you should take other people's words for granted. Like, he doesn't want her, what am I saying? He's trying to tell her, like, these other people may be lying to you, Ashley. So he's really trying to stir that pot, and she's just like, whatever happens, happens. Like, it was a very Peely answer. It's Peely. So it was a pretty tame night last night. Sarah watched a movie on the Show Me app. Everybody went to sleep pretty early, not too much going on. This morning, it was a very slow start to the day. Not too much game talk, Lots of reminiscing, lots of like, what'd you think of this person? What'd you think when this happened? Wow, that was crazy. Big Brother actually let them nap quite a bit. I guess it is Victoria Day, so happy Victoria Day, Canada. Hope it was a good one. So then things kind of livened up a little bit later on in the day. Sarah's still freaking out about Godfrey's vote this week, and Brittany was just like, again, there's only so much they can do. They can plant the seed, but they don't want to like overdo it with the campaigning to Godfrey. And Brittany's just like, if he pulls a Bruno, there's really nothing we can do about it. And she said, pulls a Bruno. I hope that becomes like a phrase in Big Brother folklore or whatever, you know what I mean, Big Brother history. So their plan to keep Godfrey close is to make it very clear to him that they're not working with Ashley and Peely. They don't want Godfrey to think that there's this Final Four Girls alliance, because there's not. They don't want him to worry that they're coming after him and they're going to cut him next. So they're going to try and work on that. Honestly, I don't think Godfrey's worried at this point. Again, he's already putting in the work for next week. So he was talking to the goblins, aka aka Ashley and Peely. And he's really trying to sell how close Sarah and Brittany are. He wants to make sure that Ashley and Peely are going to go after them instead of him. So he's like, yep, they're definitely going to the end together. They've been working together this whole time. Like, they're not going to want to take each other out. They need to be split up. So it looks like Godfrey is setting himself up perfectly to be in the middle next week. I don't see either girl duo going after him, so it's looking pretty good for him. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. And until tomorrow, Eviction Eve, much love.
Edit.